Welcome, welcome to Alive Violet. How you doing? How's your day going? Welcome into Live, Tamara. How you doing? Hey, welcome to Live, Denise. Hey, Good Times. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Consuela. How you doing? Hey, Stacks. How you doing? Hey, Marilyn. What's up, Ariel? How you doing? Welcome to Live, everybody. Hey, Zoe. Hey, Monique. How you doing? Hey, welcome to Live, Sally. How you feeling today, Sally? Welcome to Live, Eddie Love. Welcome to Live, M Lovely. Hey, May. How are you doing? Hey, Nene. How you doing, Nene? Hey, Tiff. Hey, Dillip Dave. What's up? Hey, John. What's up? How you doing, John? Welcome in, Melissa. Hey, Lexi. Hey, Hollis. Hey, Lovery. How you doing? Hey, Lady Gray. Hey, Jasper. How you doing? Hey, Tiana. What's up? Hey, Mama Blue Eyes. Welcome to Live. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing some readings here, doing some spiritual insight. Let's get into the flow of things. I just got on here and I'm really happy and excited to be here and talking with you guys. I got my runes, pull up my deck of cards. Hey, Alyssa, welcome to the live. Hey, Mama. Hey, Nene, what's up? What's up, Nelly? What up, Mary? How you doing today? Hello, Rosa. How are you? I'm gonna step into that energy. Welcome to the live, Mo. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Rochelle. I'm sorry, Rachel. Welcome in, Rachel. How's everybody's night going? Welcome in, Dee Dee. What's up, we Dee Dee? The night's still young where I am right now. Here in Mexico, it's 8:13, and I'm probably gonna be on for about a couple hours. Hello, Noteworthy. How you doing? Hello, Carol. Hey, Reba. Thank you so much for liking the live. I really appreciate y'all. Hey, welcome in, Caramel Kisses. I appreciate you. Hey, Brenna, how you doing? Welcome to the live, Denise. How are you? How's it? How are y'all feeling today? Mel, what's good, Mel? Hey, Kristen, what's up, Kristen? How you feeling? How's everybody doing tonight? I hope y'all having um a good night. Had a crazy few days. I heard. I remember you telling me Caramel Kisses, and I know it's heavy. I know it's rough. I know that I know you're stressed. I know that um, people are pissing you off. I know that you like it's exhausting. You're like, okay, when are we done? Like, when are we over? When can we move on to the like? When can we move on to something else, people? From multiple situations and parties, it's like, when can we move on, y'all? Like, why are we still doing the same thing? I feel like I'm being tested. I feel like you're being tested too. It's the ultimate test of your patience and will. I definitely agree with that. I like your setup. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Speaking of you talking about that, fun fact about me, I actually have a degree in theater design, like theater production. Yeah, theater production. And so my wife told me, she was like, Fjord, you know how to set up scenes and set up vibes and things like that. Just make it a stage, but collapse it down and make it smaller and decorate it. Here's some wax I gotta off of there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I know how to do lighting and sound and create vibes. So why not incorporate that into my work, you know? So thank you for noticing. I appreciate that, Mel. That means a lot. Because I want to make this more aesthetically pleasing for y'all. Hey, Mila, welcome in. Long time no see. Also, y'all, I'm all about do what you got to do. These is runes under here. You know what I'm saying? So these is magic rocks. So we did. This is nothing but runes. You know what I mean? OMG, hi, where you been? I have been. I'm not gonna lie. I fell out. I fell out from TikTok for a little bit. You know, I had went through some things and got sick on my birthday. Then the next couple months later, done had a baby, and it's just been crazy these past couple months. But I'm grateful to be up and going. Business revamped, new products, new stuff, new me. Well, improved me. Oh well, congratulations. Well, I hope you're congratulating me on baby and not getting sick on my birthday. No, I'm just messing with you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Speaking of which, everybody in the live, I start every live when I do get a crowd of explaining to y'all. We do play games here. We've added a game here um, through the live. Yes, that specifically. So this rune, I named my daughter after a rune. The name of the rune is called Yara. It's spelled Jera. J for jelly, E for echo, R for Romeo, A for alpha. It's this rune right here. So if you're in this live and I'm doing a reading, and only when I'm doing a reading, it has been casted. If you see this rune, hit the table. If you type in the word Yara before I take it off of the screen, I give you a free question. Oh snap! The free question. I gotta add my menu. Oh snap! I knew I was forgetting something. Oh man. Oh darn! Where'd I put my menu? I lost my menu. All good. I will figure it out. I did not mean to do that. That's crazy. I've been live this whole time and just now realized I didn't have my menu up. What's good, Latrell? Welcome to a live, Latrell. I'm gonna keep looking for this piece of paper. Why? How is it so hard to find a piece of paper? How you feeling tonight, Latrell? Are we investigating some shenanigans tonight? What we doing? Here we go. Okay. Aggravated. Why are you aggravated, Latrell? Who done aggravated you, man? What's going on, Latrell? Maybe not put it there. Y'all probably can't see it that good. Maybe not put it by the fire either. We'll put it. Well, where can I put this thing? We'll move my runes and put it here. There we go. Okay, this guy at work think I messed up his lottery when literally all my reports added up. Lottery, like playing the lottery. And was he being rude to you? Yeah, I was like, dude, my manager even said I did everything correctly. Why lie? It sounds like he was just upset and just wanted to give you problems. Everybody coming into the live, if you would like a question um, answered, I have my menu here for all of your reading needs here. Um, Also, if you're interested, I offer spell work. I do candle work. I do jar spells, and oh yeah, speaking of jar spells, y'all. So next month. I believe May 12th is the full moon date. But on the next full moon, I'm doing a group honey jar spell. So I'm using 1 liter of um, honey to do the spell. And if you would like your name added into the spell, um, donate whatever you can. It's fully donation based, and message me, and I will add you to the spell. So my goal is to do 1 gallon. My overall goal is get enough people and get enough donations to do a 1 gallon um, spell. Yeah, 1 gallon honey jar spell, and I was gonna put whole bushels of herbs and things in it, and put like a whole name and scrolls, and have like a bunch of like a bunch of runes and things. Milo, you're locked in. Your reading was correct. Literally today, he thought I did my job wrong. I told you, Latrell. Fjord be knowing. Fjord be knowing. And I was saying, be careful because people are going to try and test your patience. Hey, I love your vibe, Mila. I love your vibe. I'm glad and grateful to have you here. It ain't nothing. It's a good feeling and a bad feeling at the same time when you know you're doing your job right and someone's accusing of you not, and then when you prove that you're doing your job right, it is both annoying and empowering at the same time because you was like, why is it all of this just to prove this point? But at the same time, I told you so. So those situations do get annoying for sure. Question, y'all? Can y'all see the menu okay right here, or should I move it? Never mind, not right there. Can y'all see the menu okay right here? And Milo, whenever you're ready, feel free to drop your questions. Will I be able to move out soon? Let's find out. Also, y'all, with the game Yara, it counts with the cards too. So if you see Yara pull up with the cards, that counts too. Will I be able to move out soon? Let's see about Mila moving out. That's crazy. The first time you even go and draw, you pull this card. Let's put that down. Let's put this down for you. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting indeed, we see. Very interesting indeed. So I'm seeing a bit more than what you asked, but the short answer is yes, you will be able to move out soon. You pulled wisdom, you pulled divine femininity, you pulled family, and you pulled identity. The rest of these runes are pretty much are saying like the deeper aspects of the situation. Would you like to know more? Would you like me to keep reading it? Yes. All right. So what I'm seeing for you is that you have a family member that's living close with you that's giving you problems. I'm seeing a female family member that's giving you issues. I'm seeing they're saying some real messed up stuff to you. I'm seeing they're emasculating you. I'm seeing that they're being disrespectful towards you, talking trash about your life choices, and you feel as though identity upside down. You're feeling as though you can't really be your authentic self around them because you're tired. Ultimately, the reason you won't even get out is because not only you just want a better situation for yourself as far as having your place in things, but it's also that you're tired of someone verbally abusing you and bringing you down and labeling you as things you're not, and stereotyping you for things you're not even are. You're tired of being blamed and told and talked about like a dog and feeling as though you have no voice and have um, no full flow and psychic ability. If you have no like, you feel like you have no good foundation. You feel like parts of you have to keep hidden from the people around you, and so you're at this point where you're like, I'm being me. I can't do this anymore. Me not being me is painful. Me not caring for me is painful. Me not um, allowing myself to feel what I'm feeling, be who I am. Me not allowing myself to live my life the way I want to. It's just it's not working. What's up, Jen? Welcome in, Jen. Welcome in. Welcome in, Veronica. We're speaking life into Mila right now. And you're ready to break free. And yes, your plan and you I'm not gonna lie, Mila, you've been plotting and scheming. You start off small moves. It started off as something. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. I'm not sure if this be possible. This, but no, it's coming together. The work you're putting into this, even the thought process of it, of you thinking, all right, here's how I'm gonna pack my bags. Here's where I'm going to put my things. Here's where I'm going to put my suitcase. This, and then visualizing, I'm going to turn the key in my place. No one's going to be able to tell me this or that. I can be who I want, how I want, without having to worry about them and their trifling behaviors. That's what I'm saying for you, Milo. Yes, I'm so excited. You should be excited. You should be very excited. I'm proud of you for what you're already doing. Thank you, thank you. You're very welcome. Welcome back, Caramel Kisses. Just know if no one else is gonna be proud of you, just know you gonna be proud of you. I'm proud of me. Regardless of what anyone thinks, regardless of what anyone says, of any of that, even if it's a small achievement to others, it's a big achievement to me. I'll give you an example. I remember one day when I was living back in the United States. My first like actual like job I stuck with for a while is I was working at Domino's, and I had became a general manager. And I was proud of myself because I worked my way up from being a regular, inside worker to getting moved up to a general manager. To me that was an accomplishment. So I was so happy about it that I posted about it on my Facebook and everything. And I was like, yeah, guys, everybody, I got promoted to a general manager. I'm excited to have my store and da 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 da, right? But I was told by other people, they were like, you should feel ashamed of that because you're not doing a better job in life. And I told them, if you continue to think about that, if you continue to think like that, at what point in life are you going to be happy with where you are? Or maybe not happy with where you are, like satisfied with being happy where you are and being satisfied where you are and content where you are two different things. I can be grateful and happy for where I am now, but not want to settle for it to be the furthest I'll go up or the furthest that I'll elevate. That's so is. Thank you, Mila. And I did it when I was young. I was 22 when I did that. So it was an accomplishment for me. So y'all, don't sleep on yourselves. Don't undermine your own accomplishments. Yes, do not undermine your own accomplishments. Don't sleep on yourself. Much love, Jen. You know it's all love over here. Yes, will Chris be mad when I move out and leave him? Let's find out. Interesting. You pulled relationship, son, and success, and you pulled loyalty. What up, Ariel? The answer to this question is yes. They're going to be furious. They're going to try and hold on, hold on. Ooh, I'm seeing something I gotta download for you. Please be careful. They will sabotage you. Oh, I see it. They will get petty. They'll sabotage you. They'll hit you with something on the last minute to try to get you where you can't get on your own 2 feet the way you need to if you're not careful. They're going to be real mad. They're not going to be able to handle it that well. So be mindful of that. I'm seeing a lot of petty energy, a lot of vindictive energy, a lot of um I'm not saying they will be successful. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying be careful. Loyalty. They're going to get this weird obsession thing where they're going to try and like pursue you really hard and make up for all of the bull crap that they did. Like they're gonna try to chase you back, but like do it in like an emotionally manipulative way. You know, like all but beg you back. You know, but like do it in like a really heartache, heart loss, heartbroken, we need each other, don't do this to me kind of energy. You know what kind of cringy, icky energy I'm talking about. And as I'm talking about this, we pulled security and care. That is what they're afraid of the most, is you having your own value, you having something going for yourself, you being able to generate your own revenue, your own income, have your own foundation, have your own independence. That's what they're afraid of out of you, Mila, is they don't want you to be independent. But you are independent and you've been ready. You was ready before the relationship even started to do what you got to do. There's some bumps in the roads. Sometimes you may get in your head and you slow progress down to things because sometimes that's your nature because you have a hard time balancing acting too quick and acting too slow. You're still working on the happy medium between that. Is what I'm saying for you, Milo. I know that was a bit more than what you asked, but I just felt it come to me. Sometimes I'll do that. Like if it's like if I feel it, like even if you ask a yes or no, but if I feel like it's something you need to know and like spirit tells me, I tell you. Because then if I don't tell you, I'm not living in my purpose. And that's all I want out of y'all at the end of the day is live to your purpose. Live up to your purpose. In my opinion, and this is solely my opinion, if you don't know what your purpose is, the first place to look is the things you love to do. What's something that you absolutely love to do? Love this. Thank you, Jen. Much love. I appreciate you. Think about it. If you weren't put on this earth to do something for the rest of your life that you don't like to do, think about it. Would you want to go in for surgery and have a surgeon who hates his life and hates being a surgeon, but he wants to be a pop singer instead? So in his head, he's singing songs and dancing and thinking about how he want to be on stage dancing, but he doing surgery on you. He wasn't put on the earth to do it. He was put on the earth to perform, dance, and sing and do all that. Whatever is occupying your mind's real estate for free that you'll do for free. If money wasn't a factor. You're so spot on. Thank you, Milo. I appreciate it. I'm feeling the energy. The energy's potent. It's thick. It's real. It's tangible. It's just up to us on how we can interpret it and digest it on a comprehensive level. If you understand energy on a comprehensive level, you will understand your own life on a comprehensive level. Because you'll understand how your own energy flows through life. You'll understand how your vibrations interact with things. Welcome in, Minnie. You'll even understand what your name means when people say it. So when people say your name, the blessings and curses that come along with that is being spoke to you. Just think about it. If your name is stinky or smelly or ugly, and I go in public and I be like, "Hey, what up, ugly?" You could be some of the most beautiful person in the world, but me just calling you that and getting that in people's heads, now you look 2% less pretty to people because I put it in their heads that you're ugly. All because of what I call you and the energy that name attracts. Watch what nicknames people give you. Don't let someone give you a nickname that brings you down. Think about it. Think about it. Like that's like going up to your daughter and being like, "Oh, my little disaster. How are you, baby? Hey, disaster." Like, so true. I agree with you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Thank you. You're welcome, Mila. Y'all are good people. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not good people. Honestly, you're just good people that were convinced that you need less in life and to settle for less than life, and you believed it, and now you're just in your life now as an adult picking up those pieces and now demanding that you get the respect you deserve. And to some people it can just come off like you're just a mean person, you're a difficult person and things like that, but no, it's because you're picking up and setting boundaries that were never set or accounted for when you were younger. So things that other people have worked through and done, and that development of their own emotional and spiritual boundaries, you're just not working in. Because a lot of us just last year may have just now got away from a narcissist that made us feel like nothing, or make us not feel like ourselves, or make us not have self-value. And we're learning those values. So what happens with that? Sometimes when you have dealt with that, you may get burned by a few people. Think about it. If you just get out of a bad relationship and somebody's a narcissist, you know what's going to happen? If you're not worked through it, you're going to go right out into the world and attract a bunch of more narcissists to keep hurting you until you work through those traumas to stop attracting that. It's like that with anything. But there's a way to turn that around that energy. You have to really seek that energy and surround yourself with positive energy. around the energy you want to be around and be in. In my opinion, whatever you want to be in life, this is how I tell you. This is how you be anything you want in life. Just go and hang out with people who do it. You're either going to learn a lot about that or you're going to become it. That's just how I see it. If you hang out with a bunch of billionaires, the minimum thing that's going to happen is you going to make more money. Even if you don't become a billionaire, you still going to make more money than you did before. But if you hang around a bunch of people who are broke and make bad financial decisions, you're not going to get rich being around people like that. You just don't accidentally stumble into success. People get lucky, but more than often than not, it takes work and planning and dedication to get somewhere where we want to go. And how we recover from our setbacks. When you're knocked down, get back up. I don't care how many times you get knocked back down. As long as you can stand back up, you can step forward. As long as you breathe, you can achieve. As long as you can fight, you can win. If you get defeated, you can re-strategize and try again. Because when you're pursuing something you want, what else really matters? Other than family and kids and things like that with you, what else really matters besides the things you want in life? Don't let people get in your head and stop you from that. Welcome to Live Babe Case. We're just speaking life into the collective right now. Hey, Joy the Tree Hugger. It's a pleasure having you. Welcome in. We're here just speaking life into the collective about owning and moving through our life the way we want to. Hey, welcome in, Sage Advice. Welcome in. What I love about the energy that my lives bring, and Caramel Kiss is you're a example of this. When I do something or say something positive, when I say or do something positive, like maybe say a blessing over y'all or burn some sage or something like that, a positive, cool person comes to life. So I'm over here talking about becoming a good person, becoming great people. Thank you so much, Sage. And now here comes Sage and Tree Joy the Tree Hugger. They're good people. I remember one time there was somebody really nasty in one of my lives, and I burned some Palo Santo. Right after I burned the Palo Santo, here come Caramel Kisses. Please don't burn my friend Sage. I do apologize. It is not nice to burn people. I'm doing well, Sage. How are you doing? Right now we're doing collective reading, speaking life into people. I love Palo Santo. You're from Brazil. Hugger, everyone's trying to burn me and throw me a pot. You just do witches not like you or something? It sounds like everyone's trying to use you to make a spell. I can't complain, friend. That's what's up. My Australian humor. Nice. We got people all over the world here. We got people in Brazil, Australians, and people in Mexico. And hey, Louisiana girl, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Hey, Franz Cozy Corn. Thank you. Thank you so much, y'all. So we're just speaking life into the collective. I'm just drawing cards and we're just gonna talk through things and figure your secret weapon is speaking, understanding yourself. You're doing cards tonight? Yeah, I'm doing my cards and I'm using my runes as well. But I'm focusing on cards today. I don't know. I used my runes a lot yesterday. I just want to change it up. Also, everyone new coming into the live, I named my daughter after one of the runes. If you comment the word Yara when you see me doing a reading or like I'm doing now, I give you a free question. If you see this rune pop up, whether it's from this or from this, if you see this pop up, and if you can type it in before I take it off of the screen, that's how you get the free question. Welcome in, Linda. Right on. I was on the one in the middle of the night once we talked about astrology and runes. I remember. I remember in talking about um, how they're related and associated with the planets and things like that. I remember that, and I'm excited for you getting the runes because they're very versatile. Like you can do yoga with the runes, you can meditate with the runes, you can enchant and cast spells. You can do almost anything you want magically with the runes. Welcome to Alive Loving Self. Thank you kindly. Me too. Of course. Joy the Tree, I got you. So what I'm seeing is that I'm feeling like a lot of us what we're struggling with. So we have change and procrastination. You go ahead and drop your question, Latrell. I'll answer it after this collective. We have sequence of movements and patterns, and then here we have risk and fate. And when you pull it, it's upside down. So I'm seeing that it. I'm feeling like we're hiding a part of ourself from ourself. I'm seeing that we're shying away from the deeper parts of ourselves that we're afraid to explore. I'm getting the energy that some of us are afraid to be alone with our own thoughts and with our own conscious mind. I'm getting the energy that we may try and I'm going to send for an energy check, please. Go for it, no problem. It has to deal with the dream I had described. Sure, sure. I go with the flow. I go within nature and love yourself. That's very important. Absolutely. A big thing I'm seeing to tell y'all is that we're not responsible to be the same person that we were 5 minutes ago. If you want to change and pursue and be something different and being like if you if you want to one day decide, you know what? I want to be a rapper. Okay? Be a rapper. Cut on that beat and do your thing. Yes, vibrations and energies change all the time. That means that energies and vibrations with you change all the time. It's a lot. I think you can pick up and read the dream like a book. All right, Latrell, let's hear it. Drop your question. I got you. And then Jen, I got you too. I'm also getting an energy that some of us are struggling with finding time to do things. I'm seeing I don't know who needs to hear this, but someone needs to wake up an hour earlier so they can get back on schedule. That's a solution for those of us that are struggling with our schedule. What I'm saying, back on schedule. That's a solution for those of us that are struggling with our schedule. What I'm saying, we're here for Yara. And our patterns is it's the small things, it's the subtle things. You just need to wake up an hour earlier and you'll find your days are going to go by smoother. It doesn't have to be a big extreme change. Guess what? What happened, Ariel? Thank you for sharing the live stage. I really appreciate you. All right. Your daughter is Yara. Yes, 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 yes. That's why we play the game of Yara. I did bad on my metrics, so my punishment is a day off my schedule. Oh my, Aaron, why they always kicking you out of work? How many times are they going to do this to you? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear that they're being such just awful persons. So I don't work next Saturday. I only work 2 days a week. Come on. That's messed up. I'm gonna be honest, I would start looking for um other work, honestly. Because they're doing you wrong. And Latrell, I don't see your question. Hang hang on, Latrell, your messages are just all over the place. So okay, I see. Last night I had a dream about Tavian and I talking about our middle school at a gray sky. Discuss was involved through a window. So you were talking at your middle school under a gray sky? Latrell, you still there, man? Yeah, okay. Latrell, I'm just trying to make sure I understand this question right. So, in the dream, you and Tavian were talking about middle school under a gray sky. Is that correct? Let me know if that's correct. Through a window. So, you were talking through a window? Like you on one side of the window and he was on the other side of the window? No, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, yeah. Please explain this, because what? Because I need to understand. I might even I might even pull you onto. Wait, no, because if I do that, I'm a mess. I'm a mess that up. Never mind. Never mind. They threw a disc through the windows. Hey, hey, okay. I'm gonna let Latrell. He's gonna rewrite this so I can get an idea what's going on. We was like throwing a track disc outside and somehow he threw it so hard it went through a window. Okay. It broke the window. Okay. It went through the window. Okay. And the sky was gray. Then what happened? Latrell, can I pull you on the live? Do you want to talk about this? Like I pull you onto the live and explain this if it's easier. Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you. Because I'm really trying to understand this dream. Okay, I got you. So you were throwing a disc. The disc went through a window, and it was a gray. It was a gray. It was gray. The clouds are gray. What did y'all do after the disc went through the window? Somehow we managed to get into school, and we found the classroom, and we got it out. Okay. Hmm. Is there any other details of the dream that you would like to share with me? So y'all were throwing the disc. The disc went through a window in the school, and y'all went into the school and found it. And found it. Brought it out, and we're continue to talk. Hey, Cassie, welcome in. I remember us both laughing and me joking him for breaking the window. Y'all are more bold than me and my friends. We would have ran away. Then I woke up. Okay, so let's see what that could mean. Well, this one almost immediately. Duh. Oh, wow. What the heck is going on here? What the heck? Every time I try. Okay, I think this is enough right here. So this means strength and protection, and this means victory and fairness, and this means ice, delay, and waiting. There's a lot of layers to this dream, and there's a lot of things for you to think about, Latrell, as far as how things evolve in your friendship. Because I'm noticing this in your readings and in this reading too, I'm noticing that when there's a change or if there's a delay, particularly a delay in y'all like talking with each other, you always take it personal when there's a delay between y'all. You always are feeling as though it's something you did and you have to go back and like try and talk and change things over and fix it. But what the dream is saying is that you and him are solid. Strength and protection and fairness. Songs. He didn't tell on you. He didn't like call somebody be like, hey, he broke a window or something, He didn't like do something deceitful to you. He had your back. Y'all found it and left, joked about it. So I'm saying that the dream is meaning is to not worry so much about the changes in your relationship because things happen. Changes happen. You didn't expect for the frisbee to fly through the window. Y'all didn't fight about it afterwards. Y'all just roll the punches. And so that's kind of relating to the situation y'all are in right now. You got to roll with the punches just like with anything with him because unexpected changes are going to happen. But it's up to you and him to decide how both of you handle the changes because at the end of the day, it's up to both of you how you handle changes. You can so the option is basically you can either laugh it off and move forward. Stuff froze, didn't even realize for a good 3 minutes. That's funny. Hey Tina, welcome in. And Latrell, you're not doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything to make them upset. You're not doing anything to make it look different. You just have to move and flow with the changes that happen between y'all two. And Jen, if you're still here, um, let me know if you're still here, Jen. Thank you so much, sage advice. Much appreciated. Also, I was in my own head after our reading earlier. Lots of negative self talk. I understand we were talking about a lot of that. Is that Gabriella? Welcome in, Gabriella. You're most welcome, mate. You can just call me Sage. All right, Sage. All right, that's better than what I was going to ask to call you. I was going to ask to call you SAA. It made me tear up a bit, but not in a sad way. In what kind of way? In a I'm a triumph over this kind of way? In like a motivated kind of tear? Wait, hang on. Ariel, Ariel, no, you are worth it. Ariel, you're absolutely worth it. Before you can feel worth it to somebody else, Ariel, you gotta be worth it to yourself. You're not stupid, Ariel. We ain't nothing but humans. We ain't nothing but humans, Ariel. You can call me that, no worries. All right, S Triple A. I'm gonna call you that. I like that. S Triple A. Let me S double A. My bad. You know what? Nah, I'm sticking to it. That's the inside joke. I'm gonna call you S Triple A, even though there's not an A. The other A is silent that I'm adding to it. Sorry for interrupting. No, 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 Ariel. The whole primary point of why I go on live is to heal other people. Just overwhelmed, but not in a sense where it's like it is what it is. I got you. I understand. I understand, brother. I like the number three, so that works for me. All right, triple A. Is there a sleep spell for my son? Actually, yeah. Find a song that he really likes and sing it to him. That works for me. Fun fact, actually, my youngest daughter only falls asleep to German music. So I literally will hold my daughter and hold her and say, Ich liebe dich, du bist es groß. Ich liebe dich, geh dich, ich du durchgeh. Like seriously, and she will really fall asleep to that song. So you have to, I'm saying like, you got to try to get creative and find a way to make your kid fall asleep. Because you'll never know, like the weirdest, most off the wall stuff will make your kid fall asleep. Like I knew one of my friends when he was a baby, the only way that he would fall asleep would be you would have to play the Ghostbusters theme song. When you play the Ghostbusters, he'd fall asleep. and it's not even a chill song. Like when it's on, when there's something strange, the neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbuster. Like it's yeah, but it comforted me because I think it was my guides saying he's okay. I agree. I agree. And yes, Ariel, you still do have a question left over. And Jen, if you're still here, feel free to drop your question. Also, too, Mel, with babies, sometimes they'll just fight their sleep. Sometimes they just don't feel like going to sleep, and they're like, "I don't feel like going to sleep, and I'm not going to go to sleep. I'm gonna stay up because I'm a baby." They do that, you know. When you're a Mel, is he your only kid? Is he your first kid? Yeah. Okay, I got you. Don't worry. Oh, he's not supposed to sleep through the night yet. He's your friend. Yeah, that's funny. Me and Sage asking the same questions and saying basically the same thing. Like, yeah, he gonna wake up. He gonna wake. He gonna Sometimes he could be cluster feeding and maybe like be up for like 2 hours and then sleep for 2 hours and wake up and feed for 2 hours and sleep for 2 hours, but never sleep like a full stretch of time. Like that's normal. He's been sleeping through the night since he was 3 months old. God, sometimes when they're going through a growth spurt, their sleep pattern will change a little bit too. Also, if he's teething, he'll that may wake him up too. That's what they do. He'll get better self soothing as That's so funny. We asking the same thing. We saying the same thing. This is crazy. We is parents for real. We is parents for real. Sage, are you a medical professional or are you a parent asking these kind of questions? And you just have a burst of energy. Yep. My son was the same way. I'm just a parent, two kids, 10 years apart. No, I was just curious. I was just curious because the same kind of questions I was asking, you was asking, and those are like telltale, like I have children questions or answers. So, saying he's slowing down now. I got you. He'll calm on down. He'll calm down. It seems like it's never going to end when you're still in the first year. To be honest, still won't get guaranteed sleep until like 4 or 5. But you get some breaks for sure. I agree with that for sure because my son is 5. I definitely agree with that. Welcome to live, Susan. I mean, I guess even at 5, it's not guaranteed, but every day, pretty much every day. I agree with that. Yep. I know the vibe. I know the vibe. I love being. It gets hard, but I love being a dad overall. I know that. I know that energy. Yep. I agree with Sage. S triple A. He put himself to sleep. See, I told you they'll self soothe. Oh yeah, you do yes or no questions, right? Like for engagement, or was that different for that day? Oh, on Wednesdays I do free yes and no questions. I used to. Oh man, when I first started, and some of you may remember, I used to be like dirt cheap. Like I used to do free yes nos, and I would also do. It used to be three roses for like a past, present, future. Yeah, it would basically be three roses for a reading, basically. And I got super duper like overwhelmed, and so I changed it. I changed some things around. I think she meant the ASMR. Got you. That was just I was just trying something different. I was just trying. Yeah, I was just because I've always wanted to try ASMR, so I just wanted to try it. Even I got overwhelmed moderate. Yeah, Ariel's been here since day one, and so Ariel, I do remember that because people would get upset, like it's taking them 30 minutes to get to my reading, and I'm like, well, 20 people all just sent me roses, so I mean, you know, but that was before, like no, I was just asking about the questions. We're cool. Now I'm slightly confused, but I only do free yes nos on Wednesday, so I don't get overwhelmed. Now, one thing that's why what I do is I do the Yara game, because if you're watching the live and you see me throw it, I'm giving you a free yes no basically, or a free question. So for the engagement, yeah, and it makes it fun. Somebody explained that you were just trying ASMR yesterday. I couldn't hear you, but someone told me in the comments. I got you. It was because I was adjusting, like as I was doing it, like how loud I should or should not be. Should I, like it was a little test. I was just doing it just to see, just to see, something different. Eventually, I'm a maybe here in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna start going live doing other stuff other than divination too, just different stuff. Just been just. I feel as though in this time it's good to change things up. I could see liking that on some days. I'm gonna do it more often because people were saying that they enjoyed it, so I'm gonna do it more often. I just don't know on like what days to do it, so I'm just playing around with it. Never hurts to try new things, mate. That's true. That's very true. Welcome back to Alive Louisianan Girl. I do like Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday when people are usually getting up early. The ASMR? Huh. I never thought of ASMR to be an early morning thing. I've always thought of ASMR to be a night thing, but you're right. People do want something chill to listen to early in the morning. Taking care of grands. Nice. I bet you're a wonderful grandparent. I try. Everyone who's a parent, grandparent, great grandparent, we're all trying. No, because people want to hear it when they're getting tired and people sleep all kinds of different hours. You know what? That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday when people are usually getting up early. Yeah, that's true because people aren't usually waking up like super early in the morning on the weekends. She's amazing. Who's amazing? Louisiana girl? Got you, got you, got you. I'll follow you back, Louisiana girl. And S Triple A. I think I already follow you back. You're welcome. You're welcome. Is Ariel still here? You know what's funny? I was just wondering the same thing. I'm going to send for a question. I got you. That's so funny. That's we sensed it. That's so funny. We felt your energy leave because we were. She was like, you walked away. And we are like, Ariel, where are you? Where the heck is Ariel? And um, we just wondering where you were. Walking away this for a second. Kids need me, but I'll try to listen. Nah, do what you gotta do, Ariel. Take care of them, your kids. He said we felt so abandoned. And low key, it's like, where's Ariel? Where are you, Ariel? How could you leave us behind? No, girl, you're totally cool. We've all been there. Kids come first. Absolutely. Half the people in this live are parents. I have 4 kids. I understand. I gotta make the internet rounds before I go on later. If you're on, feel free to come in and chat. You know I'm most definitely gonna come in and chat. Chat with us, man. You're more than welcome in the box. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna come in and talk with y'all. I always like networking and talking with people and things like that. So I'm definitely up for it. And Mel, once you drop your um, payment, feel free to ask your question whenever you're ready. And thank you for coming by, SAAA. I really appreciate you being here. You're awesome. Of course, my pleasure. We can trade rune info for astrology info. I would absolutely love that. You have yourself a deal. Because I for sure have been wanting to learn about astrology anyway, so this is great. Okay. Was Jordan mad when Malik talked to him about our son last night? Let's find out. Oh, thank you for so much for having me. Ariel is welcome too, of course. Well, thank you. You're so sweet. You're so sweet and genuine. I really enjoy your energy being here. You have a beautiful energy. Welcome to Live, Ashley. So was Jordan mad when Malik talked to him about your son? So he pulled ice, delay, and waiting. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. You pulled ice, delay, and waiting. You pulled happiness, and you pulled leadership and success. What I find very interesting is leadership and success. This is talking about accountability, and this is talking about happiness. And when you put ice, when you have this rune with it, that conflicts with the entire set. So yeah, it really pissed him off. Whatever what that was said, it really made him upset and mad about things. I'm seeing that pretty heavy. I figured. Yeah, he got pissed. It's like he couldn't handle it. Like he doesn't like hearing about himself. He really doesn't. I'm saying he's got to talk to somebody about that emotional control. Welcome in, P. He got to get that emotional control underway. We got to get that under control. I agree. Absolutely. And I'm feeling like I feel like he's making it where like you have to carry the mental burden of working through um his mental things with him. Yeah, you I feel like you have to be his mind. Yeah, I'm getting that energy. Yes, it's annoying to me. It'd be annoying to anybody. That is you shouldn't be having to take up with your you his mental you he can't put off he can't abandon his own mental real estate and just push it off to you. I'm also trying to work on myself. Something is going to slip through the cracks if you're both working on yourself and being responsible for somebody else and their emotional control. That's a lot. Like that's a whole lot to deal with. Welcome in, Bernadette. How you doing? It really is. It's like at this point, it feels like they're just choosing to have things difficult because it almost feels like that they've convinced themselves that it's easier to have things difficult with you than to have things tranquil with you. For some reason, it's just easier for them to have a problem. To push you away. What is his goal with you? That's my thing. Like, what is his overall plan with you? Or what are your plans together? Because eventually it has to be a stop or go. And that's with any relationship. Welcome back, Jen. I was just asking about where you went too. Welcome in. We're speaking life into Mel right now in exploring like what is the and her end goal with this relationship. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out. Like he doesn't even tell me how he feels. Then we need to work on his emotional intelligence. Everything you keep telling me about him, it all goes back to his emotional intelligence and emotional control. Hey Sugars, how you doing? Cause I was telling you earlier this week that he withdraws his feelings, so you can only get but so close to somebody that conceals their feelings away from you. Here's my thing. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you truly trust them, you should be able to be open like that with them. If you're not able to be open and be vulnerable around the person that you're a life partner with and you'll have children together, why are y'all together? You know, like at the end of the day, are y'all friends? Are y'all partners? He doesn't believe he lacks emotional intelligence. I most people who are not emotionally lack emotional intelligence, um, most of them don't think that they do. Um, it's hard for him to trust. I understand that it's because he's been hurt a lot. But the thing is, and what I tell people a lot, hurt people, yes, but don't make your hurt somebody else's problem. It's for you to deal with, not for them to deal with the to be caught in the crossfire of things you need to work on. Right. Have you tried doing any magic on it? Have you tried doing a spell on y'all or anything, or putting y'all in a honey jar, or putting y'all in a like? You tried any spell work to fix this situation? Like, have you tried any yourself or no? I got you. I got you. I may need to. That's a possibility. I was gonna say, there's a few things you can do to because it seems like to me what y'all ultimately need is you'll have to open up your communication. The key to it is we have to open up that communication. That's the foundation of it all. We have to fix that communication. And then along with communication, we got to do something about that emotional trauma. Yeah, communication and emotional trauma is what I'm saying are the two biggest things. And I'm seeing a little bit of trauma bond there too. You will have to. She'll have to what, Jen? Do the spell work? Or are you saying you will have to? Hey, Tori, welcome in. Yes, got you. Yeah, because it seems like if they're not willing to go, if he's not willing to go through therapy with you, and y'all have baby together, and y'all are going to be forever connected in this way, y'all still have it in your capacity to try and work things out. It may just need to take some outside forces to bring things together. Honestly, he's not willing to go to therapy. I don't think he. I think the last time we talked about it, I don't think he was. I think they. Well, no, I'll let Mel tell it. I'll let Mel tell it. And Jen, did you send for a question? Because I remember you mentioned something about you had a question. No, he didn't like therapy for himself. I got you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying at this point is to try magic. If he's not willing to get the therapy, then the only thing else I can think of is do some abracadabra. I didn't because we were talking about something else. You didn't what? What do you mean, Jen? I'm confused. What should I do? Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. No worries. My bad. I got you, Jen. Okay. What should I do? Oh, no worries, Jen. I got you. I was just making sure because I thought you did, and like I like missed you or something. But I was just making sure that if you did, I got you. But for Mel, what should you do? The first answer to this question. First, answer this: do you want to be with him? At the end of the day, if money wasn't a factor, if there was nothing holding you back from nothing, you were able to handle everything, no problems, no nothing, nothing holding you back. Do you still want to be with him? Do you want him in your life? That's the first question to ask yourself on what you should do is do you want them in your life? He asked me the same question. I'm consistent. If money wasn't a factor, this is just foundation couple stuff. If money was a factor, would you be with them? And you're saying I would be with him. Yes. Okay. Now, my next question is he worth it? That's the next question for you, Mel. Is he worth it? Regardless of what y'all deal with as mom and dad. And here's what I mean by is he worth it, okay? I don't care what you do or do not go with him. It could be arguments, it could be cheating, it could be financial success, it can be financial fail. I'm talking the best things in life and the worst things in life. Are you willing to go through those things with him and only him? For example, I'm married to my wife, and you gonna deal with problems with anybody, no matter who you with. But I made the ultimate decision that no matter what, I want to be with my wife. Whether it's we're going through good times, bad times, whether we have all the money in the world, living on another planet because we have that much money, we bought it and made it livable because we're quadrillionaires, or living in a box. Either way, they are worth it to go through. So if you can think that, if you think that, if you're like, okay, I'm willing to go through anything and everything with this person, good or bad, then you know a choice to make. If you're not willing to go through anything with them at all, if you're just not willing to just to try any of it, then you also know your answer. But that's something to ask yourself. I've been through all kinds of stuff with my wife, but at the end of the day, I told myself and knew in my heart that she's worth it. And I'd rather deal with what I'm dealing with her than anybody else in this world. I told her straight up, I said, if me and you were to mess up this relationship, it's because me and you decided to mess it up ourselves, not because we let someone get between us. I think I would be able to. Okay? Then, if you're willing to deal with anything with them and you're willing to stay with them, stand by your side, go through anything good, bad, great with them. The next thing I would say, if they're not doing therapy, it's hard to talk to them, this and that, I would definitely say get some spell work done. Whether that's you do it yourself, like you put y'all two in a honey jar spell, or you burn a candle on y'all, do a prayer, draw a little rune on y'all's wrist or something, or something. Whether you do it or get a practitioner to do it, but you got to do something spiritually to bring y'all together. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a quick love spell that you can do. Hang on one second. Okay. So where is a pen, pencil? Okay, here we go. Okay. So Mel, here's one thing about me. I'm not the kind of salesperson. I'm not going to just shove it down the throat. Hey, buy the service from me. Buy the service from me. I'm going to tell you how you can do it yourself, and then give you the option of how I could do it. But if you want to bring back y'all's communication, you can write this bind rune. So what this bind rune consists of is using the rune kanaz, which is passion, and then gebo, which is communication. So we have, let's see, where are you? We have gebo, and where is kanaz? Where are you? I just had it too. It's Latrell's favorite. Okay, it's right here. So and we have this rune here. So when you mix these two runes together, it basically restores the passion and love in your relationship. So when you mix these two runes together, the spell comes out like this. This is called this is a universal rune. This is a universal bind rune called the Eternal Love Bind rune. It's a very simple, easy bind rune that's used for very simple, easy, basic um, spells here. So all it is you draw that part, Gebo, and to put an emphasis, is this for the bed? You can use it for the bed if you want. It'll do the same thing. It's going to restore your communication and the passion in your relationship. So I say go for it. And then we want to emphasize the passion and the emotion in the relationship. So we're going to write it on both sides going this way. Can you show me the one you were talking about earlier? Okay, this one. This is the one I was talking about earlier, Ariel. This is one very easy that this is what I was showing. This is what I was telling you to draw on your bed. If you're having a relationship problem with somebody, draw this somewhere on your bed and blow it. The one I told you. Are you talking about this one? Because I told you that one too. But yeah, you put this one on your bed. But what this is, so when you're writing, if you want to amplify a rune, you know what? While I'm already teaching it, you said it was two runes together. Got you. Yes, it is two runes together. It's this rune and this rune. So the thing is, if you write a rune backwards like this, if you write a rune, because the way the rune supposed goes this way, if you write it backwards and not write it forwards, it does the opposite of what you want your spell to do. So if you're going to write it backwards on one side, you have to write it the same way on the other side to make basically the runic equation work. So all you need to do is draw this. So let's say if you're having problems with your romantic partner, you draw this on your bed somewhere with a marker or Sharpie or whatever, and then blow it. And then once y'all reconcile and figure things out and things are better in the relationship, then you blow it again to seal the blessing. So I might as well give y'all one for money while I'm at it. I seal the curse. No, it's a blessing. So if you let's say you want money, right? And let's say you want you want to do a spell where you want more money to come into your house, right? That's Athala and Fihu mixed together. So that's Fihu and right here, and then Athala. All right. So these two runes together literally will bring money into your home or business, depending on what you want. Let me know if y'all want if you want me to do another one, like another kind of spell. What do I put it in? Paper. You can write this on a rune. Like you can write this on a piece of paper, blow it, and keep it in your wallet. Or you can write it on your wrist. Mel, yes. Okay, Mel, what kind of spell? I'll do a more complicated bindrune for y'all. What if I don't have a wallet? Just keep it somewhere on your person, in your office, just somewhere in your house where you keep it. Any spell. There's so many kinds of spells. My phone case with my cards. Yeah, that works. What's a good spell? Let me show you a really strong beauty spell. Let's do a beauty spell. I'm gonna do a complicated bind rune for a beauty spell, right? So first and foremost, since we're doing a rune for the body, the first one was a reconciliation spell. It's an eternal love spell, and it will make you reconcile. You know what? I'm gonna make a reconciliation spell. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all what a reconciliation spell looks like. Reconciliation. If you want to reconcile. So we're putting Gabo for relationship. And then what we're going to do, and I kind of move the paper so I don't do it backwards, but we're going to put Ansus on each part here. To make sure we don't accidentally write them in backwards, because if you do this wrong, you can ruin your relationship and make it even worse. So now we're seeing that we we have communication and our relationship. So we're balancing. So this alone right now is going to balance how we communicate with each other and looking at each other as a gift and an asset rather than a liability or um, and respect each other more, right? So another thing that's important in a relationship is accountability. So let's say we want them to be more accountable. So a good rune to add to that to make them more accountable in the things they do is we want to add Swohulo, which is this one. So we're going to find a way that we can add this rune into this bind rune that so we can have accountability, communication, and balance of giving and receiving in the relationship. So let me see. Go here, here. If you see it, check it out. We have this shape right here, right? Boom, boom, right? We see right here, boom, boom. So that means all I'd have to do, right? Because here's where it starts. Here's the angle it hits, right? And it's going this way. You see what I'm doing here? All we have to do is move this right here. And what we've done, and let me know if you can see it, here is a rune that we've sealed in the bind rune. But if you just look at it, it just looks like I just randomly put a line there. But if you look closer, you can see this rune that I placed here. You see what I'm saying? I did this, that, and that to make this. Y'all see that? So that's how I'm saying if you don't know what you're doing, you can accidentally put runes. Why would you put the other one 4 times and this one just once? Because the foundation of what I'm trying to do is make y'all communicate. If this makes you take accountability, you can take accountability and did wrong all day long. But the emphasis is on communication to talk through this. If I made the emphasis on just taking accountability, all that would do is make you both admit to the things you're doing wrong and not care about it. It'd be like, okay, I did that. So what? Okay, I did it. That doesn't mean I care that I did it. And that also doesn't mean I'm going to say, I'm sorry I did it. I did it. Okay, next. So we have to put an emphasis on communication. Welcome in, Talisha. I'm showing everybody how to make a bind rune. This specific bind rune I'm showing you how to make is for, this is a reconciliation spell. So I'm showing y'all how you can put this rune right here for accountability and sneak it in here to put this in. So what's another thing that's important in a relationship, right? We want loyalty. We want the person to be loyal in the relationship. So we have this rune right here, meaning loyalty. Trust. Loyalty and trust, same concept, right? So now we have to find a creative way that we can put this rune in without accidentally creating another rune like we did here to cancel it out. I am thinking on the ends. Okay, we'll do it on the ends. And so we want to put an emphasis on this. So we're going to do it on all of them. Seems like me and you need a communication spell, Ariel. No, I'm just playing. All right. So now we have this. So we have this rune now. So now we have an emphasis on communication and our loyalty and trust. And we have some accountability right here. So what else is important in a relationship? Respect. That's very good. So what is a good rune that respect and boundaries? Commitment. That's a good one. Respect, boundaries, commitment. So what that sounds like to me is having your needs and requirements met. Your needs and your requirements. So how can we fit this rune without accidentally creating a curse on ourselves? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw a line right down the middle. And what is this going to do? It's going to add happiness and this rune. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Here, I snuck this rune in. Here, boom, boom, boom. I snuck this rune in. Now, here's what I mean by accidentally adding in runes. If I draw a line straight through here, it does make needs and requirements through here. So yes, when I draw the line through here, it does that. But if I keep drawing the line, it creates another rune. So we have something like this. Boom. So now in our bind rune, we have needs and requirements right here. Boom. That's where you see it, right there. And now we added happiness because we added leadership and accountability here. Boom, boom. See it? Boom, boom, boom. And you draw the line, and now we have happiness right there. Boom. Boom. Right there. Just like that. And we're not even all the way done with the bind rune yet. And this may just look like a bunch of random markings, but if you look closely, look here, communication. Right there. Communication. So, commitment, that's important. Commitment, you know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like sequence of movements and patterns. So that means for harvest, so we're going to put in, where are you? We're going to find a way to put this in. So now we have to find a way to add this rune into this without accidentally cursing ourselves. Is the line also ice? No, it is not. The only reason why it's not ice is because we have lines and things crossing through it. The reason why, so in order to cancel out the ice effect, in order to make a rune go from delay to it being a requirement that you're fulfilling, is having a line through it. Once a line is through it, that's when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force. This is like an equation. It's like doing a math problem. All right. So this is to reconcile. This is to rebuild the relationship. This is to bring y'all back from a hard place, a difficult place. So we need to find a way to put in sequence of movement and pattern without accidentally putting in a curse for ourselves. So how do we do that? Where is it? We got to find a way to put it somewhere here. Ooh, I got one. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to add harmony. At the same time, we're going to add our sequence of movement and pattern. How we're going to do that, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to add that right here. See what I did there? So now we have two of these. Harmony. We're restoring harmony in a relationship. Boom, boom. And what we've also done is we've created this. Because we use this to create two of these. Boom. They don't have to they don't have to look like this as long as they're on two different sides. And at the same time, you see, we've added two harmony runes. So you're seeing how all of these lines connect into things to create the rune. So now, another thing that's as important, you want the person to be attracted to you. You want a spicy relationship. You want it interesting that way, right? Who doesn't? So we're going to add vitality and body to it. So the simplest thing we're going to do is just do a nice tall here. Come around this way. Really try not to hit there. And what I like about this is that vitality is coming and almost housing it. Repeat. So let's say what is that? Arus, meaning vitality and strength. So the strength aspect of it, it's going to put a strong foundation around this represents strength. So it's going to put a strong foundation on your reconciliation. What it's also going to do, it means physical body as well. So it's also going to make you physically attracted to each other. All right. So we're going to do something like that. All right. All right. So we got this number going on. So we got a lot of stuff going on. We can add the names and cast it, or we can add some more to it. I'll let y'all decide. Do y'all want to add more to it? Add more to this ultimate reconciliation? Add more. All right. So we want fairness. We want fairness. We victory and fairness. We want that there. An easy place to put that is right here. Boom. Right there. Very easy. Very simple. Right there. Boom. All right. And we want the relationship to move forward. We're going to put journey. We don't want the relationship to be stagnant. So I want to add that here. Is balance included? Yes. Sequence of movement and patterns represents balance. We put that right here when we had Yara. Okay. So now we have travel here. So now the rune is expanded. We also want the relationship to be fun. So we're going to put risk and fate as well. And where we're going to put that, I was thinking in fun. Mel, we in sync. We really are today. For real. You notice that too? So we've added risk and fate here. We have travel here. We haven't added anything for flow. So if you want to add flow, it's very easy right here to add flow. We would just put it. Let's put it right here. That's it. And if we want to make it even stronger with flow, we can put on the other side right here. Because we want the flow, the intuition. So many runes. Right? So y'all want to add more? I'm thinking about casting this for somebody. Like if you need a reconciliation, we'll use the spell that the collective made and use it to cast. Because y'all, we made this rune. There's no rune in this world that's made like this because we made it. But let me know. Let me know if you want me to add more to it. Or we could do something with it, or what are y'all thinking? And while y'all are brainstorming, I'm gonna pull all of the runes. I actually see another place I want to put a rune. I want to add divine femininity into it. We're gonna add divine femininity into the rune because we have divine masculinity here. So let's actually emphasize the divine femininity because we have the divine masculinity here. I don't think my marker has any more in it to make any more of the rune. All right. Alrighty, yo. I think this is enough runes. If we really want to cast this for somebody, I think it's enough. Which one was for attraction? To attract you? That could be multiples of them. I would say loyalty can attract you, journey and travel can attract you. Um, Relationship will attract you. This entire spell is to attract you to each other or to reconcile you, bring you back together, bring you closer. So let me get all of the runes we used. We used Gebo. We did not use Othala. Did we use Fihu? I don't think we used Fihu. But we sure accidentally made Fihu. So that will go in there. This will go in there. That will go in there. Welcome to the live. All right. All right. Um, these are all of the runes that were used to make this spell. All these runes you see here. That's powerful. Mm-hmm. The collective. That's all the runes we use to make this. If y'all want, you can screenshot this and cast it yourself. I I mean, if you want to do it, and now I would say it would probably be yeah. If you just draw it, all of the complicated rune work and balancing, all of it was done for you. Yeah. Y'all, I low key want to burn it to cast it, but it's like I don't know. I don't know. But we used a lot of runes to make that. I'm really proud of us, y'all. We really made a bind rune out here. Look at our bind rune, y'all. It looks really cool too. Yes. You should cast it. Okay. Okay. I'll cast it for y'all. So here's what I'll do. Let me gather all of the runes used. Let me put them back on the paper, and I'm going to chant them. Well, here's what I'll do because I'm not going to chant it, direct it to. Okay. If you are struggling with a relationship, you need a reconciliation, or you need to respark this relationship, I'm about to do a chant with these runes. And what it's going to do is it's going to cast um, a reconciliation spell over your relationship. So let me go over the ones we have. so I can know which ones to chant. Oh man, this is gonna be really intense chant to do because there's so many runes, yo. Okay, that. And Fihu is in it as well. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 24 runes, and we used all but 8. Okay. So I'm gonna cast it for y'all. I'm not gonna burn it because where would I burn it? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put the ashes in my candle. So I'm gonna keep it. You know what? I'm just gonna keep this just alive here with us. It's gonna stay casted. So I'll put this somewhere. Yeah, we'll put it right there. And you know what? We'll put the runes on top of it for dramatic effect. We're doing a whole chanting ritual, I'm seeing. So you're also going to learn this is that when you chant the runes, that also cast spells. That's also a way of casting them is by chanting them. You don't even have to burn them. What's something I can tap on? All right. All right. Ansus bunhos wolu berkana lango ingwas tiwas fihu ridu bertronatis kinazarus gebo yara ingwas Ingat ansuz bunho solu berkena lagas ingwas tiwas vihurido perto lisa kenazarus gebo yara ingwas Ansus bunho isurvolo berkana lagus wingwas tiwas revihuredo Bertolo Nactis Kinazarus Geboyara Ingas. If you receive that chant is going to cast over your relationship and reconcile and bring peace, love, and prosperity over your relationship. And that is how you chant runes and cast a spell like this. The spell is only intended and casted to those who receive it and to build and help their relationships. Thank you, Mel. Much appreciated. I felt the energy. I receive it. Absolutely, you do. I felt the energy like resonating off of me as I was chanting the runes and doing the beat, and like I felt it. I really felt it. I may start doing like maybe a group chant to manifest, like a group chanting kind of thing. That would be awesome. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put something together. I'm gonna get my calendar up and try to like put it together, and maybe like I don't know, maybe on the next new moon we'll do a chant. We'll do a group chant. But I like doing group activities. It's really fun. But I feel that energy heavy. Like I feel like I see some relationships coming together. I see a lot of people coming together. I was thinking either new moon or full moon. I think for full moons we'll do like group spells, and then on new moons we'll do group chants. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. So for the group chant, I'm just gonna work out how I want to do that because how I'm just trying to work out how private do I want that to be. You know. But hey, that's cool. I ended up teaching anyway. I just taught y'all how you can basically do your own bindrune spell. Now, granted, I highly recommend you know the runes before you try and make a spell with them, and also know the different nuances of putting them backwards and things like that. But after that, like yeah, it's you can do a spell for anything. That was awesome. Thank you, Mel. I had a good time. That was really fun. I'm gonna start doing stuff like that more. I think I like runes more than tarot. I mean, I'm be honest, I like runes more than tarot because they're so like versatile. Not that one's better than the other, but I just like just using the runes because there's so much to them. You can just do so much. Divinate with names and yoga, write your spells with them, just so much stuff. But yeah, if you want to learn the runes, Mel, let me know. I'll teach you the runes, no problem. I've actually been wanting to make videos teaching about how to use the runes anyway. Which you know what? I have a video that shows you like what each card means, but I'm gonna make another one that like goes into more detail about that. I definitely want to learn more. Well, you know who to go to. The Rune Man. That's why they call me the Rune Man. Oh oh man. Oh my back. Oh man. I'm still here, y'all. I'm just stretching. If you hear that crackling and popping, it's my bones and joints. Welcome to Alive, Teresa. Thank you. Thank you, Mel. Thank you for liking and supporting the live. I really appreciate you. No problem. Welcome in, Tiffany. How are you? How's baby? I'm going to go to sleep. I'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks again. No problem, Mel. Probably here in another maybe 15 minutes. I'm gonna head to bed myself because I'm gonna be up in the morning on live. Good night, Ariel. Oh, pff, I'm over here thinking Ariel saying good night too, because I know what's gonna happen in the next 15 minutes. Ariel gonna end up sending me to bed. But yes, Mel, have a great night and enjoy your wonderful blessing, your wonderful son. I'll be honest, y'all. I'm probably gonna end up going to bed too. Welcome to Live Elliot's. Okay, good night. I'm in bed already. Yeah, y'all. Y'all have a good night, y'all. I'm gonna head off. I'm tired and I gotta get to bed because I'm gonna be on live in the morning. I appreciate all of y'all and y'all's questions. Y'all are wonderful people. And let me put this candle down before I like burn myself or something. Alrighty though. Y'all have a good night. See y'all later. Bye, y'all.